Good morning. Welcome to Reading Through the Bible with Reverend Hill, Ark of the Covenant Ministry, Part 2, starting with Joshua, chapter 16, verse number 7. And it went down from Janahah to Ataroth and to Nazareth, and it came to Jericho, and it went out to Jordan. The border went out from Tappahu westward unto the river Canaan, and the going out thereof were at the sea. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Ephraim by their families, and the separate cities for the children of Ephraim were among the inheritance of the children of Manasseh, all the cities with their villages. And they drave not out the Canaanites that dwelt in Gaza, but the Canaanites dwell among the Ephraimites unto this day, and serve under Tripoli. Joshua chapter 17. There was also a lot for the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph, for he had Gilead and Bashan. There was also a lot for the rest of the children of Manasseh by their families, for the children of Abazar, and for the children of Helak, and for the children of Azarel, and for the children of Shinshin, and for the children of Hefer, and for the children of Shemona. These were the male children of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, by their family. But Zephon, the son of Hefer, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, but the daughters. And these are the names of his daughters: Melahah, and Noah, and Hagla, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they came near before Eleazar the priest, and before Joshua the son of Nun, and before the princes, saying, The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brethren. Therefore, according to the commandments of the Lord, he gave them an inheritance among the brethren of their fathers. And they fell 10 portions to Manasseh beside the land of Gilead and Bashan, which were on the other side of Jordan, because the daughter or Manasseh had an inheritance among the sons, and the rest of Manasseh's sons had the land of Gilead, and the coast of Manasseh was from Asher to Michmath, that lies before Shechem, and the border went along on the right hand unto the inhabitants of En Tappuah. Now Manasseh had the land of Tappuah, but Tappuah on the border of Manasseh belonged to the children of Ephraim, and the coast descended unto the river Canu, southward of the river. Of these cities of Ephraim are among the cities of Manasseh. The coast of Manasseh also was on the north side of the river, and on the outgoing of it were on the sea. Southward it was Ephraim, and northward it was Manasseh, and the sea it his borders, and they met together in Asher on the north, and in Issachar on the east. And Manasseh had in Issachar and in Asher Bethshean and her towns, and Abilene and her towns, and the inhabitants of Dor and her towns, and the inhabitants of Endor and her towns, and her inhabitants of Chech and her towns, and her inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, even 3 countries. Yet the children of Manasseh could not drive out the inhabitants of those cities, but the Canaanites would dwell in that land. Yet it came to pass, when the children of Israel were waxed strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute, but did not utterly drive them out. And the children of Joseph spake unto Joshua, saying, They hast thou given me but one lot and one portion to inherit, seeing I am great people, for as much as the Lord has blessed me hereto. And Joshua answered them, If thou be great people, then get thee up to the wood country, and cut down for thyself there in the land of the Perizzites, and, and of the giants, if the Mount Ephraim be too narrow for thee, and the cities, and if the children of Joseph said, The hill is not enough for us, and all the Canaanites that dwell in the land of the valley have chariots of iron, both the valley and the chariots of iron, both they are who are of Beth Shean and her towns, and they who are of the valley of Jezreel. And Joshua spake unto the house of Joseph, even to Ephraim and to Manasseh, saying, Thou art a great people, thou hast great power, thou shalt not have one lot only, but the mountain shall be thine, for it is wood, and thou shalt cut it down, and the outgoing of it shall be thine. For the mountain drive out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots, and though they be strong. Joshua chapter 18. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel assembled together at Shiloh and set up the tabernacle of the congregation there. And the land was subdued before them. And there remained among the children of Israel 7 tribes, which had not yet received their inheritance. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, How long are ye slack to go to possess the land which the Lord God, your father, hath given you? Give out from among you 3 men for each tribe, and I will send them, and they shall rise and go through the land and describe it according to the inheritance of them, and they shall come again to me, and they shall divide it into 7 parts. Judah shall abide in all their coasts on the south, and the house of Joseph shall abide in their coasts on the north. Ye shall therefore describe the land into 7 parts, and bring the description hither to me, that I may cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites have no part among you, for the priesthood of the Lord, their inheritance, and Gad and Reuben and the half tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance beyond Jordan on the east, which Moses had servants of the Lord gave them. And the men arose and went away, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Go, walk through the land, and describe it, and come again to me, that I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh. And the men went and passed through the land and described it by cities into 7 parts in a book, and came again to Joseph, to the host of the Shiloh. And Joshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before the Lord. And there Joshua divided the land into the children of Israel according to their division. And the lots of the tribes, the children of Benjamin, came up according according to their families, and the coast of their lot came forth between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph, and their border on the north side was from Jordan, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north side, and went up through the mountains on the west side, and going up thereof, and went at the wilderness of Beth Advent, and the border went over from whence Bethel southward, and went border descended to Otroth Arda, near the hill that lieth on the south side of the neither Beth Horon, and the border was drawn there, and compassed the corner of the sea southward from the hill that lieth before Beth Horon southward, and the going out thereof were all Kurgan's law, which is Kurgan's general, a city of the children of Judah. This was the west quarter, and the south quarter was from the end of Kurgan Jerum, and the west of the water of Nephtom, and the water came out to in the mountain, and lies between the valley of the son of Hinnom, and which is in the valley of the giants on the north, and